installment of MCs and MVPs. Today we are going to recap Week 12 for the NFL, and then we're going to give our predictions for Week 13.
All right, Jordan.
All right. Starting off Thanksgiving Day. Packers versus the Lions. Packers won 29-22.
The Lions choked away their victory.
Very much so.
Jared Goff fumbled, interceptions. It was a bad outing for them.
That's literally the story of the game. Jared Goff kind of shit the bed there.
Yeah. And they have, I think the stat was that the announced team gave was that they have lost 16 consecutive Thanksgiving games.
Dang.
I'm pretty sure that's what the stat was.
It was something like that, yeah.
I said 16 in a row, 16 consecutive things. God, dog.
I'll tell them stop scheduling me that day.
How much money they be making on this Thanksgiving game?
I still tell them stop scheduling me. You know what? If we having a good year, stop scheduling me. Next up, Commanders Cowboys. Cowboys won 45-10.
The only thing about this game was the only thing about this game was the run blame. I love you too. The run blame. The run blame got another pick six to show that he is now solidified as one of the best young corners in the league. And as we know, he is the replacement. He was the replacement for Trevor Diggs, when he went out. So he is shining with this opportunity to set the record. I was like, wait, 5 or 6 pick six this year?
I think that one made it 5 and got him the record, I believe.
That was 6 though.
You know, yeah, I think it's 6. It's 6 and that got him the record because he was tied last week.
Yeah, because I was like, God. I said, this kid is balling for real. So, that's not, because the Commanders look like crap. They're about to get ready to ship off the half the team. Ron Rivera finally get fired. Hopefully, he don't ever get another head coaching job in the league, just like Frank Reich. And we're going to talk about him because he got fired this past Monday because the Panthers is boo-boo.
Yeah, there's not a lot of good to talk about for the Panthers, but we'll explain that later. 49ers versus the Seahawks. 49ers win it 31-13.
Yeah, we don't care about this season because we already knew what was going to happen. Because Trent Williams is a dog on the offensive line. Without him, nothing else works. Brock Purdy sucked without Trent Williams. I can't say Trent Williams. And yeah. And Brandon Ayuk is better than Deebo Samuel. So just so everybody knows, I said it. I don't care what nobody says. Deebo Samuel is not that great of a receiver. What gets him paid is the fact that he can run the football just like the running backs.
Yeah, he can run it like the running backs, and I think he has very good field vision. But after he caught the ball, he has very good field vision. But Ayuk just be open. You just look at film and it's sort of like you feel like no one's paying attention to him because of how often he's open.
Well, I mean, we talk about pure receiver. He's way better than Deebo.
I would agree with that.
Okay. Well, to the Black Friday game.
Black Friday game. Dolphins versus the Jets, 34-13.
No surprise. I didn't even look at the game honestly because I forgot.
I turned it on and then I remembered. I was like, oh, this is Dolphins Jets. I don't need to watch this. So, moving on to Sunday. Patriots Giants. Giants win it 10-7.
What you want me to say about the game?
I was wondering if you had something, because I didn't.
Not a word. Not a word. That game was like, so look, Bill Belichick probably about to leave New England.
Yes, I heard them rumors. Yep.
They said they about to mutually part ways. He could be going to San Diego to Los Angeles to the Chargers. That is, or he could be going to the Panthers.
Which either one of them could use them. It's like,
yeah, realistically, either one of them could use them because the Patriots is now just a hot mess.
well, moving on. Buccaneers versus the Colts. Colts win it 27-20.
Yeah. Trent Richardson. Why can I say Trent Richardson? Anthony Richardson might not get that starting job back, especially if the Colts continue to win. To me, it's just he don't know how to slide. As big as his behind is, he should never been anointed the starting job from the get-go. I'm sorry, I don't believe no first round quarterback should ever start coming out of college unless you have no other person. But even then, I still think they should at least wait till the first quarter of the season is over with, at least halfway through the season, see what you got. But yeah, that's just my opinion. But his big ass thought he was big and he could just take on these defenders and got his ass whipped. And
breaking through tackles ain't the same at any level when you step up. Like, high school is not the same as college. College ain't the same as the NFL. Like, it's a whole different thing. And that not knowing how to slide as a quarterback, defense will love to see you do it. Like you gonna drop your helmet down into my shoulder pad? By all means. But
and just so everybody remember, it was a safety who took him out. He's talking about secondary players. You know, the ones who usually get ran over by the likes of like Derrick Henry. Why is Trent Richardson?
I don't know. You're really hype on him right now.
No, I'm not. Why? But anyway, like Derrick Henry, you see all these big running backs run over and all this fun stuff. Nah, you quarterback, stay in the quarterback's place. You ain't Cam Newton.
Yeah, emphasis on that. Next up, your Steelers versus the Bengals. 16-10.
Listen, we finally broke. I know the score did not reflect how much the Steelers actually looked playing. There should have been a touchdown. Deontay Johnson got to hold on to the ball, complete the catch. It could have been a touchdown. Kenny looked like a new quarterback. Freiermuth came back and had his best game of his career. Offensive line got to get better. Still got to get more consistency and blocking. Our defense is one of the best top 3 in the league. Period. I don't care what nobody says. We tied for number 2 in takeaways, and we continue to show it. And we're somewhere in the top 5 in sacks. So the defense is for real.
I think the worst thing that I saw during that game was what, number 18?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what his deal was, but like
he was out because he He could hold on to the ball when he touchdown because that was the play before.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
That is it. Because that's embarrassing. Like, and you know you're gonna be on film. Especially they're gonna play that all week, and like people gonna be playing it, putting music over it, putting memes over it. You know that is you for the next couple weeks.
You know what his excuse was?
What?
I ain't see the ball. Like Joker, even if you didn't see the ball, you walked off the line of scrimmage. You knew the play was coming your way.
Yep. You
if you block and do your job, he don't recover the football.
Or like even you didn't see the ball, you're not watching the play. Even if you weren't gonna do nothing, you're not watching the play. Like,
That's his excuse. Everybody know the truth. His own.
you were being a baby. That's what it was.
Don't be surprised if Steelers go shop for a receiver this offseason. A number one receiver. Depending on how to. If we could get Mike Evans, be on the lookout. Putting everybody, the Steelers need to go out to Mike Evans because he ain't returning to Tampa Bay.
And like I said, when we were talking about this during the or after the game, I was like, that's the type of stuff that coaches will see, and they're not gonna want to take you. So I'll go somewhere else. I don't know. They start seeing a couple plays like that. They start going back to your backlog and be like, nah, he do this more often than we thought. And it's like, okay, well, we don't want you.
Exactly.
They're like, you'll have to go to the Arena League.
Nah, somebody take a chance. So he is definitely an NFL quality. He gotta keep his head in the game. He gotta keep his head in the game. Yeah, we got the Panthers and Tennessee. The Tennessee beat the Panthers 17-10. That's the game they got Frank Reich fired for this back. He is making a lot of money. He done got fired back to back, and coaches' contracts are guaranteed. So that's 2 jobs. He's making a lot of money.
Yeah, his interview skills got to be amazing. Because somehow he's convincing people that he's the man for the job.
He should have never got the Carolina job in the first place. But anyway, nevertheless, that was, I still don't care about Tennessee.
All right, Falcons beat the Saints 24-15.
Derek Carr is trash and boo-boo. And how the hell do you pay this man over $100 million to throw garbage? Bad.
Okay, we were talking about this too. I was like, I don't know what they saw in Derek Carr to say, hey, he can come over here and elevate us.
Well, I don't know what they saw. I know what they wanted, they considered, but they tried to think that he could rehash his the year that he was in the MVP conversation before he blew out his shoulder or something like that. He suffered some season-ending injury, and that he never been the same after that.
And I don't think he will be. Like
he didn't. Not this point. Did you poo-poo?
Okay.
You did poo-poo.
Jaguars beat the Texans 24-21.
That was a really good game. It came down to a missed field goal in the end. It was a very good game.
The Texans love to make it ugly. All right, Rams beat the Cardinals 37-14.
That didn't surprise me at all. That didn't surprise me. Yeah, that didn't surprise me.
Broncos beat the Browns 29-12.
I was rejoicing because the Browns, we should have beat the Browns last week, the week before that, and then, Denver is on the streak and they just won 5 straight games. So, something has to be clicking for the Broncos. Something has to be working.
Yeah, they look like they finally got the Russell they was wanting. So
yeah, but he ain't the Russell old though. He ain't to throw it, drop back and throw it.
I mean, I feel like if they thought they were getting the Russell of old, they were doing the wrong thing.
I mean, he's been throwing under 200, under 300 yards, and they've been winning. So I like that.
All right, Chiefs beat the Raiders 31-17.
Yeah. She would be doing this. The funny thing, thank you. The funny thing about that, Chiefs was losing. It was down 14-0, I think, at some point. And they came back and beat the Raiders. The Raiders didn't. only scored 2 field goals after that.
Yeah,
And I'm not, and to be honest, I'm not impressed with the Chiefs either. Thank you. Oh, girl, y'all can stop.
it's like I don't think they're the team that they were supposed to be this year. But when what you throw to Kelsey and then everything else is a hope, like.
I'm gonna tell you who do stand out though in the receiver core is Rashid Rice from I think he's from SMU. Receiver number 22. He is really, really, really good. But everybody else, including Kadarius Toney, garbage.
So I think one of the main draws for having Patrick as your quarterback is he can sling it downfield, and he's comfortable doing that out of the pocket. But I don't think his receivers all think about the fact that when your quarterback is now out of the pocket, you're supposed to start coming back to him. I don't think they have that down. But it's like, yes, he can sling the ball, but you're still running your 9 route. And it's like, that's not helping him. Like, he can't, he barely even sees you. Like, come back to the ball. And it's like. But
then again, he does have the arm strength to put the ball where it needs to be anywhere on the field.
Mm-hmm. But when he's currently getting hit and knocked back down, you might want to at least turn back around. You still. It's like.
Fair enough. Yeah. Fair enough.
All right. Josh Allen loses to the Eagles. Yeah, I'm saying Josh Allen did it.
Yeah. So I watched this game. This is a really, really, really good game. I really know we were talking about it before. I love Jalen Hurts. I love everything about Jalen Hurts. I wish the Steelers had picked him up 2 years ago, the year before they drafted Kenny Pickett. Because him in the current offense right now, after Metcalf got fired, we would have been so good, so good. Jalen Hurts is so good. He was so calm and collected. Man, he's like, okay, as long as we get the overtime, we can win this. He wasn't smiling after everybody was celebrating. He's like, man, we got a lot to work on, man. I was like, dude. And he wasn't nervous about the moment. He's like, when we get the ball, they better hope that they score a touchdown first. Because when we get the ball, we're going to score a touchdown.
Because the thing about that is that, because I agree and I really liked it, because the thing about that is I don't think that they think you let her get hurt. Well, I don't think that they feel like they're actually playing to playoff caliber yet. So I think that they feel like it's one of those things where it's like, hey, we're winning these close games, we're staying in games, but we're also letting people hang around, or people are letting us hang around, which is how we're winning games. And I think they feel like that's not how you make a playoff run. That's not how they were making their playoff run last year or anything like that. They were like, no, we either blow people out or it's very obvious that, hey, we're winning this game. But like as of late, they're like, okay, well, that was a close game. That was a close game. That was a close game. We like being 9-1, but we don't like how we've been getting it.
And I agree. I definitely agree that that's exactly what I think he actually said that too. He said, we got a winning record, but yeah, I think he said something like that. But he don't like the way they've been getting, how they've been playing, especially the offense.
Yeah, because if you think about it, no one wants to feel like in a playoff game, if you make one mistake, the game's over for you. And that's how those games have been ended. Where it was like, hey, if they didn't mess up here, or if you had messed up here, it would have been a different record. But either way, you 9-1, and you can't be mad about it. It's like. Next game up, Ravens versus the Chargers. The Ravens win it 20-10.
I was mad because the Chargers should have won this game.
Should they have won because you wanted them to win, or did it look like they were going to win? Because I didn't see this game.
The Chargers did what the Chargers usually do. They forced, the defense forced like 4 turnovers in the game. Huh? It's okay. You're going to kiss. But yeah.
Kiss him out.
Huh?
Can't kiss him out.
The kiss on the mouth. She opened her mouth, she like, kiss on my, like, no, I'm thinking about one girl. But anyway, the Chargers, for defense force, 4 turnovers, and they could have won, but, they did what they usually do. The Chargers do what they usually do. You big girl, okay? Big girl. No. Daddy need that for tomorrow. Thank you. But yeah, so that's the best way I can explain. They did what they usually do.
Right. And then the Monday night game, the Bears versus the Vikings. Bears win it 12-10.
Snooze fest, more snooze fest. Boy, I was like, man, this is one boring ass game.
Yeah.
So,
I literally had it on and still didn't watch it.
me too. I fell asleep during it. I was like, man, look.
I moved right over to watching anime. I was like, it's fine.
You were watching anime, I was watching my eyelids. My eyelid, I was like, I said, oh crap.
But Vikings shit the bed again, and Bears win.
Of course.
All right. Moving into week 13.
What?
Thursday night game. Seahawks Cowboys.
I mean, it's a test for Seattle. It's going to be a test for Seattle because Cowboys are looking good, and Dak should be considered in the MVP race. I say he should. He's been playing really, really, really good as of late, and he should be considered in the MVP count. I'm not saying he's at the top one. To me, that's Jalen Hurts, but he's been playing like an MVP caliber quarterback this year. So I'm happy for him. I think if I'm going to pick somebody, I'm going to say the Cowboys should win.
You remember? You remember what I said at the beginning of the year, and I've been saying kind of all year. That was like, no matter how good he plays, they gonna do something to say something bad about him. So as soon as he started playing good for a couple of weeks, they immediately started going. They're like, well, look who's playing. Look who's playing. Look who's playing. It's like, all right, but what did you do against them? What did these other quarterbacks do against them? Because they ain't been doing what he's been doing. So you can just give him a little bit of props. He ain't asking for that much. He just asking for you not to shit on him week to week. So he didn't even say something good about me. He was just like, don't talk about me this week. Like, just, there's other things to do. Leave me alone. But I do agree. I'm going Cowboys. That's my team. So you're not gonna see me go against them very often unless there's like a major injury or something like that. Because I don't want to speak that into being.
Right.
Next up, Colts versus the Titans.
I'm gonna go Colts. Don't know why, but I'm going Colts. I know Ryan Tannehill ain't the quarterback for the Texans, for the Titans. I'm so tripping. For the Titans, but I'm all over the place. tonight. Yeah, but I just think the Colts are streaking. So I'm gonna go with the Colts. So yeah.
Yeah, I think at certain points in the year, if you had said these teams were playing each other, you could like flip a coin and decide who wins.
No.
It's
No.
I'm gonna. I don't think the Titans are gonna bounce back from last week.
No.
Thanks won last week.
Did it? I thought they. I just read it off. They did. They played the Panthers. That's what.
Yeah, I said they beat the Panthers. Yeah.
Who was I thinking of? I was thinking of the Bills. That's what I was thinking of. There was just another blue spot in front of my team. I'm still not giving them over to Colts. Lions Saints.
Now.
Now what?
The Lions should win. The Lions should win.
Mm-hmm.
But they are in New Orleans. But I'm still going to pick the Lions.
Yeah, I don't.
Because if the Lions lose, I'm going to be worried.
I think some of the other years being in New Orleans mattered. I don't think with the way they've been playing, being in the New Orleans matters this year. Yeah, I'm going Lions. I don't.
But if they lose to these damn Derek Carr Saints, I'm going to be questioning the crap out the Lions. Like, for real. Because it's certain teams, because they would tell you, there's any given Sunday, but at some point, in order to be considered a great team or even a good team, you have to beat those teams that are considered inferior. Thank you. But
Yeah. It's a very simple saying, but it is a saying. Good teams beat bad teams. Like,
yes, and the Texans is a bad team, offensively speaking.
All right.
So,
Falcons Jets.
Falcons, because I don't believe in any other quarterbacks for the Jets. So.
Yeah, that's about all to be said on that one, because I also don't believe in the Jets. So
Aaron Rodgers needs to stay his ass on the sideline and finish recovering, because it's not going to be worth him coming back.
all right, Broncos Texans.
Ooh. That's going to be a good game.
I think it's going to be a real good game.
Why don't they flex that game to Monday night? Why? Because I know I'm jumping ahead, but they got the damn Bengals and the freaking Jaguars for Monday night. Why don't they just flex that game to Monday night?
Because last year, Bengals and Jaguars would have been a good game.
I know last year, but you got a better quarterback than the Jaguars, but they could flex Monday night. They should flex it and just make the Broncos Texans a night game. Whew.
I'm going to go Broncos, though.
Yeah, me too. Because the Texans beat the Steelers, and the Texans are right behind the Steelers, and we're in the 7th seed in the playoff race. So, and they have on the tiebreaker over the Steelers as well. With that being said, I'm going to take the Broncos.
All right. Battle of who's going to be a little less worse. Chargers, Patriots.
Listen, I want to see Bill Belichick lead New England. So I'm going to go with the Chargers. I'm going to go with the Chargers. I want to see it. Come on. I want to see them get the number 2 overall pick of this year's draft and see if Bill Belichick can move the dog. Come on. This could be a possible place where he go. He probably go out to LA.
Because with how bad both these teams have been this year, this is either going to be a really, really shitty game or a really, really good game because they're so evenly shitty. But I'm taking Herbert over Mac Jones though.
Oh, most definitely.
So that's why I'm going Chargers. I think that's a slightly better offense than
Slightly better offense. They got what the Chargers can score points. Or they
some weeks.
I don't know what it is because they have a really, really talented roster. The Chargers have such a really talented roster, but for whatever reason, they do not win. And a lot of people, a lot of football media, former players, who has converted to the media, are saying that falls on the coaching. If you have this type of talented roster and you're not getting the best out of your players, it comes down to coaching. And this is from like Ryan Clark and Swagoo and all these other NFL, former NFL players. They said that it's falling on coaching. So I would have to believe that, man, if they lose to the Patriots, homeboys definitely get fired this year.
Even what you're saying, yeah, it falls on the coaching because it's like when you look at it and you're like, I can't see what the problem is. It's like, well, it's got to be a glue, like, and that's got to be your coaching, like. Dolphins Commanders.
Hey, don't do that, little girl. No. Close your panther, little girl. She's opening up her panther. I know.
It's funny because she keeps appearing and then not appearing because you have that background up. So.
Alright, let's get through this. Because Lord knows,
Dolphins are going to beat the Commanders.
Yes. The Dolphins are going to beat the Commanders.
Steelers are going to beat the Cardinals.
Yeah, the Steelers definitely going to beat the Cardinals. Hopefully. We'll see. Could be a trap game. But hopefully not. Hopefully the Steelers beat the Cardinals.
I'm going Buccaneers beat the Panthers.
Oh, Lord. If the Panthers actually win this game, Lord, after Frank Wright gets fired, that's going to be interesting. So, yeah, Buccaneers, that's the Buccaneers. How is this not a Sunday night game? What the hell is wrong with the NFL?
49ers Eagles.
How is this not on prime time? I'm going with the Eagles.
I'm going to go with the 49ers because I need somebody to start their losing streak. All right.
I'm going with the Eagles. We ain't going outside.
We ain't going outside. Chiefs Packers.
Chiefs. Nope. I'm going with the Packers because I need the Chiefs to lose.
I'm going with the Chiefs. I knew he wanted the Packers to do it, but I was like, I don't see. Even though we already said the Chiefs aren't what they're supposed to be, or what we thought, or what people thought they were going to be at the beginning of the year, I still put them over the Packers.
You can't see you because the camera is about. We're going to see you.
Browns versus the Rams.
The Rams. Miles is hurt.
Who's hurt?
Miles Garrett.
Oh.
Going with the Rams.
I'll still go Browns.
We still go Rams even with a backup quarterback, the star player on the D-line is hurt.
Yeah. Would be a nice little underdog story.
Okay.
Bengals Jaguars Monday night.
Jaguars.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, the Bengals have been sometimey, and when they're on the good side of sometimey, it hasn't been that good.
Well, they also got a backup quarterback in too. So.
Is Burrow out for the season?
Yep, out for the season.
That's what I thought. I was like, So that sounds like that'll be it for them. Like it's
That is it. Well, I'm sorry. My little big girl, she was all over the place. We had a very, very late delay.
it was like she had strong opinions about what we were talking about. We just can't understand her.
No, she had a strong smelling diaper. This I'm about to get ready to go change in this thing and go lay her down. So, dude, till next time, thank y'all for listening and looking. Peace.